Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Megan Yvonne if you're new. If you are returning and you are a new subby, welcome back. I'm so glad to have you here. I am so grateful for your support. And those of you who are just seeing me for the first time, thank you for clicking on this video. I hope that you learned something and that'll make you want to subscribe and check out the channel even more. So today's video is all about this pink look right here that I have on my eyes, and I just wanted to delve into some new products. So I tried a couple different products in this routine, including my foundation, my setting powder. I switched it all up for this particular makeup look, and I must say that I do like the results. I don't have any complaints or anything like that. I did try the Laura Mercier new setting powder, the Ultimate Blur or the Ultra Blur. I will link it down below just so you know which one I'm talking about. And I did try the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. So that's what's different about my makeup routine in this look right here. And like I said, I'm not mad at it. It did turn out really well. Now, during the video, and we'll get into it as we go over the video, it was no touch and go, but it all came together, and that's how makeup is. You just gotta trust the process sometimes, because it may be looking one way and then end up turning out so much better than you imagined. So yeah, this is the look, and stay tuned if you want to see exactly how I got this look. Hey guys, so we're gonna get right into this video. Mind you, it had been a long weekend, but I'm grateful nonetheless. So if you see me looking a little sleepy, I just wanted to get this video out for you guys, and I wanted to record something festive and special. So yeah, but let's get into this look. Right here, I'm using the Juvia's Place eyeshadow primer. So I decided to use an eyeshadow primer instead of concealer because they really do help with making your look last. They really help with the longevity of your eyewear and just making it pop. Not to say that concealer can't, but it is an alternative, and I do notice a difference in that the eyeshadows, they pop more. So yeah, I knew that this look I was going to be using lighter colors, and I really wanted them to show up. And right here, I'm using my electric fan. If you don't have one, get you one. Amazon. Yeah, it comes in handy. So I'm just trying to dry down that concealer a little heavier, a little quicker than usual, to make the process go by a little faster. Then I'm going in with this light, very light pink color because I wanted a ombre effect. So I wanted each color to kind of melt into the other. And I'm just placing that color down. Continue to place that color in the inner corner of my eye, as well as to the midpoint in my lid, just to create that ombre shadow. So I mixed a couple different shadows. Now I'm going in on the outer corner of my eye, or the outer V, with a darker, it's like a maroon, almost purple color shade, and I'm just closing up the rest of that, covering up, I should say, the rest of that, not concealer, the rest of that primer, the rest of that, shadow base for my eyeshadow. And, with eyeshadow, even though this video is sped up, there's a lot of going back and forth, just adjusting your placement and, making sure that it is, the way you want it to look. So even right here, I was looking at the two and I said, this is a little higher. So I just went in to clean it up with some concealer, and then I sharpened up my line with, again, that trick I showed you in my last video, just using something with an edge to make the line a little bit more sharp. Right here, I'm using a gel liner. So for the most part, I use a liquid liner, and that's just due in part because it's it's quick. It already has the brush. You can go in and get your line done fairly quickly. But today I decided to use a gel liner, and I really I really fell in love with gel liner again because you just have so much more control over the product. With liquid liner, it's kind of like you have to do it right the first time because, I mean, not that you can't clean it up, but it's a little bit more of a hassle to go in and correct, and you have to wait till it dries down. With the gel liner, it's already dried down, so if you make a mistake, you can go in right away and clean it up. You don't have to worry about it being still wet and then, you know, smearing and smudging all over the place. Now I'm going in with the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. So I did use it in my, I did have this foundation in the same color that I have the soft matte, but for some reason it seems like this shade, or in this formula, it seems a little bit more orange. So I don't know what that was about, but I'm going in and I'm using my beauty blender to kind of blend that out. I used a different brush when I initially applied it, and I was just like, I remember why I love the foundation brush that I typically use, and I'm like, because I just love it so I'm just going in with that, and just going in with that brush and really going over my face again. So again, it's all about having a smooth canvas to work with, and then I'm going in with my concealer, my favorite, my Tarte Shape Tape, and then I'm using the Laura Mercier, excuse me, not the Laura Mercier, the Charlotte Tilbury concealer, their light reflecting concealer, to do like the inner part of my face. And then I'm using my Fenty contour stick or match stick to go ahead and contour my face. And then I'm going to blend it out with my beauty blender. So again, even though this is sped up, you want to, you know, take your time and make sure, you know, everything is blended and nice and seamless. So yes, I was showing you, it's the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the color Translucent Honey, and it's their Ultra Blur. What's interesting about this powder is that it is talc free, as well as it's formulated with hyaluronic acid. So if you know about skincare and you're into skincare, you know hyaluronic acid is one of those things that, you know, one of those ingredients, I should say, that you do look for in your skincare, and that you know, I can appreciate them for developing a powder with that in it. So it's supposed to help with, you know, just giving you more of a blurred finish. Now I am going to go in and use a bit of my bronzer to place on my lower lash line, and then I'm going to start by prepping my lashes for falsies just with some mascara. So I like to do this as my lashes are drying down, so it gives me some time for my glue to dry for my false lashes and the mascara to dry on my natural lashes. Then I'm going to go in with my blush and some contour, some bronzer, but I used my bronzer to contour, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my lashes on. Now I'm going to go in with a dark brown liner. This is the color Trendsetter by Morphe, and then I'm going to use, it's a Melted Matte lipstick. There I go out the frame again. But I'm using a Melted Matte by Too Faced, and then again, you know, just going over with my liner, and then I'm going to go in with a topper by Buxom. It was this really pretty pink color, and I thought I had something closer to the shade of the color on my eyes, but I didn't. But I figured like it was a happy compromise because it had a mixture of the two shades together. And yeah, that's the look. Oh, I did add a Fenty gloss on top of that, and then went back with the Buxom, and then that's the look. Yeah, you guys, this is the final look. And again, like, I think the products that I used, I really liked them. I didn't have any complaints. I am so glad that you stayed to the end of this video. If you aren't a subscriber, what are you doing? What are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell. I would love for you to be notified every time I upload a new video. My videos do go live on Tuesdays and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So go ahead and hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, because there may or may not be a new video on another day and you don't want to miss out on that. Also, I know it's fall, it's October, and a part of it being October, because it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, that's what inspired this makeup look. Because we're typically wearing a lot of pink this season, and I just figured like, hey, let's play around with some of the pink colors in the palette. So because of that, I do want to encourage you guys, family and friends, to go ahead and get yourself checked, as well as tell your family and friends to get themselves checked as well. And that goes for both male and female, because it does not discriminate, okay, against your your gender or anything like that. Also, because you have enjoyed this video so far, go ahead and stick around and watch a couple of my other videos. I will have them linked down in the description box. As well as, I know it's October and we're in full swing of fall, so fall means cozy weather, cozy clothing, as well as cozy meals. So I did upload a video regarding my chicken crock pot recipe, so if that's something you're interested in, I will link that up in the cards as well as the description box. So yeah, check the description box. I do leave useful links and information down there, as well as my most recent videos, so go ahead and check that out. And thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.